It's in the game.
It is the home of the greatest show on grass as EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour golf brings us to the desert Southwest and TPC Scottsdale. With Frank Navalo, I'm Rich Lerner, pleased to be joining you here in the Scottsdale sun. And Frank, apart from either embracing or trying to tune out the carnival-like atmosphere here in Scottsdale, what do you need to do to be successful at a course like this?
Have fun first and foremost, because I know when you stand on that first tee at TPC Scottsdale, the first thing you want to go to is 16, 17, and 18. So just enjoy the first 15 holes first.
And this ball not going to stay on the green. It'll wind up on the fringe and a good distance from the hole as well. Not an easy one, 20 feet away. Now, you can tell the thoughts are elsewhere right now. You got to get in the moment. This 10th hole is really all about strategy and good decision-making. It's a hard dogleg to the right, and you have a couple of options. You can cut the quarter with a driver, but then you're contending with a small bunker and some trees if you miss-hit it. Or you can go with a fairway wood, but if you're offline, well, then you bring the bunkers on both sides into play. Third shot coming up now from the bunker. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand. And that race is right on by. That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, well, a 5 with wedge in hand hurts, that's for sure, as that'll wind up a bogey. This is a terrific hole here at TPC Scottsdale. The 11th is 472 yards and a par 4. You can see you don't want to hit it left because water goes down the entire left side. Need to hit it long, need to hit it straight. And the best spot is to be down that right side of the fairway. That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. Cleans that up in the hole. Par 5 13, Frank, what kind of scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get on a par 5, obviously birdies and eagles come to mind. 13's been changed a little bit over the years. The split fairway's gone, now it's just one fairway. Water in play, bunker on the left side, they certainly define this fairway. And they've toughened up the front and left side of this par 5 green. The longer hitter, the high ball hitter, still will get a reward at 13.
Oh, and this hole can really play with your mind. That is one you'd like to have over again. And that will scoot on by and leave a lengthy putt there for his double.
But too lengthy, in my opinion. You've got to stop that ball closer to the hole.
That's the best stroke made on this hole by far. That one in for a double bogey. So another fun-filled day in the sun here at TPC Scottsdale. Still time to get out. EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, live opening round coverage of the Desert Championship. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the very top at 4 under to this point. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to get off to a hot start and maybe make an early move up the AM leaderboard. So into week 2 now, that first tournament in many ways about dealing with the nerves. First ever professional tournament. Nota, what do you typically take away after that first week? You didn't put everything together, but you did get your feet wet.
Certainly, and you have to look at the history of the Korn Ferry Tour, and many a player have struggled early in the year but has still gone on to garner one of those spots in the top 25, which is critical at the year end. And this is just a learning experience. You got to pick and choose your moments, when to be aggressive and when to stick to your guns. And in this particular case, got off to a slow start, and maybe this is a week they can build on.
445-yard par 4 second hole, no mistaking where we are, smack in the middle of the Nevada desert. Well, that is right, and that's going to need to grab something. Oh, I thought that ball might just have a chance of staying dry, but no such luck as that kicks into the hazard. Okay, so the drop taken, and that will set up what's going to be his third now to this par 4. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
This is a 23-foot putt. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, so that one finished off for double bogey. And that's going to move him back down to even par. Frank, 227 yards from the back tee here at the par 3 third. This is all you want.
Well, that's for sure. Plays a little longer than that, too, by virtue of playing uphill. Thin air might negate some of that. There's going to be a good shot just to keep the ball on the green. One of the smaller greens here.
And the uphill shot there, difficult to judge, and that will wind up short. Needing to get this close. It's his third at the par 3. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. This is a good hole here at Wolf Creek, the 4th, par 4 at 383 yards with a pretty severe dogleg to the right. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. How about this hole, Frank? Par 5, 5th.
If you stand on this tee for the first time, you've got virtually no idea where you've got to aim. Do you aim it left of those bunkers? Do you aim it over the sort of the canyon? Really, the answer is how far do you hit it, because that is going to determine the line that you hit it on. Avoid the water, that little stream, but you can always have a drink on the way if you want to, I guess. Second shot plays uphill, but this is a relatively short par 5, so very reachable. But you can see you've got to flight that second shot. You want to make sure that ball's coming in nice and high to this green that's perched up.
Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. The great British announcers would call this a little bit of a tiddler.
Nice.
From about 8 feet. Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. That would have helped, but now it's going to be a crooked number. Next up, 447-yard par 4 6th. If you hit driver off the tee, be mindful of the creek that traverses the fairway, and the approach plays longer than the yardage as it climbs uphill to a really difficult green. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Well, that's why on this golf course, Frank, there is a premium on hitting fairways.
You're exactly right. Might be also protecting against a fly, but that did anything other than fly.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll hold steady at +3. Maybe the best risk-reward hole here at Wolf Creek is right here at the par 4 7th. It is, without question, drivable at 302 yards. However, getting that tee shot to stay on the green can often be a different story. We see plenty of shots go over the back, leaving an incredibly difficult pitch shot off the desert floor. Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. Par 3/8, 248 yards down to the green. What a hole.
Yeah, maybe put your 2 hands together, make a little prayer. You might make 2, but make 3 here and run to the next tee. This is it's just a gorgeous par 3. Yeah, but it is tough. Every bit as tough as what it is pretty, as a matter of fact.
Now, from the apron, a second to the par 3. Good chunk of real estate here, 22 feet away. Nope. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par. Stepping up to the shot here at the 9th, it's a par 4, 390 yards.
It is anything other than straight off the tee because of all these sort of undulations and curvature on the fairway. You'd think well bunkered, but the last bunker on the right side there, longer hitters, they can nearly fly that, just over 300 yards. Either that, shorter hitter just play to that fat area of the green. That'll be sort of some, 270 yards. That will take all the water out of play into a green that slopes back at you. So very good chance, even with a wedge in hand, to get the ball close. A good way to finish the front 9.
All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. Pretty good effort right there.
Just a tap in.
Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that's going to be a 41 on the front side, 5 over par. There's a lot happening on this par 4 10th at 472 yards, though it is one of the few flat tee shots here at Wolf Creek. You can see there are bunkers and a lake on the left and then the brush on the right. So you want to get this ball in play. That's important. And that will do just fine.
I'm not quite sure of that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And he's had trouble all round long reading these greens, and this is another putt with a pretty good curve to it.
Nah, that's not going to come back enough. That'll stay on the high side.
Need a little bit more pace and a little more borrow.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he's going to stay at +5. On to the 11th hole, we're looking downhill, 215 yards to the green.
And this is one of the holes that you realize you're at Wolf Creek. You would never see this hole anywhere else in the world. It's amazing when you stand on this tee. You see all of the canyons around, but there is a little green area down there surrounded by a couple of bunkers. It's a great-looking par 3. It measures 215 yards, very playable, and you never know, today might be the day where you make birdie.
I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3. And that's going to drop him back down to 6 over. Frank, the par 5 12th is another case of a hole where you see that Wolf Creek Golf Club can actually be kind of scary, daunting. You look out at the desert mountains, and then you add in some water, which we have here on the left, and you can go for some big numbers here if you're not careful.
Well, this is where the Wolf and the Creek can take a bite out of you. You hit it left off the tee, then you're certainly going to start to rack up a number. There's enough fairway down the right, but once again, if you hit a good drive and this hole is reachable for you, then you've got to worry about the water, which is to the right of this green. 5 wouldn't be the worst score you could make around here, that's for sure. I've seen 6s and 7s.
Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. Well, this is all about temptation at 350 yards, this 13th here at Wolf Creek with a dogleg to the right. If you're a long hitter, you're thinking about it. Maybe you're going to cut the dogleg and try to drive the green, but keep in mind, if you miss it to the right, wave goodbye to your golf ball.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th, getting set to play his second shot. Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Now this putt's going to feel like you're heading through tar as we go back up the slope, and it is going to push the ball from right to left.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to the 14th hole, and Frank, this is probably the best par 4 here at Wolf Creek.
Well, it's certainly the hole that they take the most photographs on, Rich, and you can see why. Great vantage point of the whole golf course. The hole's just sort of littered with bunkers down the left side, so you know where not to go once again. Go to the right side of that. Hole just keeps sort of hooking around that left side. It plays under 450 yards. It's fun. Just sort of draw it a little off the tee, draw it a little into the ground, and you'll be fine. PGA Tour, Korn Ferry Tour, I don't care. That is a great shot.
That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. Here at the 15th hole here at Wolf Creek, bit of a breather here. Nice, short par 3. You don't want to miss this green.
No, that's the temptation there. If you try and bite off a little too much because it looks a little too easy, then a bogey here and you're in a bad mood all of a sudden at Wolf Creek.
Now a second to this par 3. Now a 7-footer. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll remain at +4. Now to the 16th hole, and Frank, another good scoring chance.
If you can avoid the confusion off the tee, it looks like the hole might be a dogleg, then is it a carry? It meanders from one way to the other, but really when you actually break the hole down, it's virtually straight ahead. Those 2 bunkers in the driving distance, they frame the hole nicely, so play it as a straightaway par 4. It should set up beautifully for just a little short iron and perhaps a birdie opportunity. Shame, good opportunity, but that ball just sailed on by.
An outside look here for birdie. Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is. We come now to a great risk-reward challenge. 562-yard par 5 17. Good drive will roll down the hill, offering a chance to get home in 2. But if you don't get there, your ball might roll back into a lake. Good luck. That's up in the wind, maybe drifting a little left. Here's the second shot from 180. What a good shot that is. Home in 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Oh, wonderful effort right there. That was tracking much of the way, and it'll leave a short one for birdie. Nicely done. A birdie finished off here at 17. 18th hole, and Frank, again, a good scoring opportunity. Short par 4.
Yeah, if you looked at the scorecard, you'd think you could drive this green, but one quick look at the trouble in front and to the right of the screen, you realize that's probably not the prudent play. Really, something 230, 240 yards off the tee in that vicinity is going to leave you just a flick wedge into this green. It is a rather narrow green, but from that distance, you'd expect to hit it close.
That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. The putter has not been at its best, but this a good look for birdie. Yeah, that's how to end it. Back-to-back birdies at 17 and 18. Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the leader. Just worry about improving your own game.
So, for Frank Nobilo, notably gave the third, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds. I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour